All right, all right. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you guys for joining me today. I have a special guest here. It's my daughter. Say hi, daughter.
Hello,
What is your name?
Hillary.
And what do you go by in your gamer tag?
Killer Hillbill.
There you go. So this is Killer Hill Bill. She's joining me today. We're gonna talk a little bit of Overwatch, some stuff, a little bit of Diablo. Maybe she doesn't play that, and a little bit of Destiny that she sees me play every single day. Don't you?
Yeah,
She does not see me that play because I
yeah.
don't play Destiny at the moment. But started off, hi mom, hi dad, los quiero mucho. I love you so much, mom. And quickly, so today on Twitter or X, I don't know, it's different name. Twitter got changed thanks to Elon Musk. But today, Overwatch posted some new stuff, some new trailers, and one of them will go here together. It's part of, it's called the All New Flashpoint that is part of the new, I guess, maps that's going to launch for the new season, which is August 10th, I believe. So let's take a look, and we'll have Hillary here, kind of talk about it. And it's your turn. Take it away. What do you see here?
I see a new map, of course, as you can see. There's like it was more like a jungle kind, like taking over,
Yeah.
and like I wanted to say like what's the name? Encanto, kind of
Oh,
like that
yeah.
vibe that's giving,
Yeah, that's
and
really true. Oh, yeah, look at that. It does have a
yeah.
little bit of Encanto kind of concept ish. So it's very Guardian. Like the Guardian looks cool. Um, I wonder if it's going to be a PvP map. What do you think?
Mm, I think it would be Halo.
No way. You think so? Oh, yeah, it does have a little bit of. No, it might be. It might be capture points,
Oh, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
Like
right
maybe the
there.
center right
Yeah,
there.
that can be it.
Okay. Well, we got crocodiles now. Last season, this season, what is it that we had penguins? This season? Last season? No,
I
it's this
think
season, no?
that's
So it's part of the invasion, August 10th. So that's when this launches. And then earlier this week, too, there was a trailer. Oh, there's another one here, too. Okay, cool. So this was called Junk City, and it's part of, you can make it here, you can make it anywhere, and it's all part of the new Flashpoint. So they're really pushing this here on Twitter. I guess it's going to be their main um, playlist. And what do you see here, Hill?
that kind of actually looks like a capture. Also capture flag
Point? Uh huh.
point. But it's more like a junk, like island or map
City.
city.
Yep.
And it looks really cool. Like there's a lot of different like colors and like
Areas
different.
to cover. I think
Yeah,
that's what's looks interesting too. That could be a really cool point to maybe snipe
yeah.
for your famous Widowmaker. The map seems pretty big, so I'm really curious to see what kind of playlist you'll have here. I'm also curious if it's part of the mission package that is coming out with the new season. Apparently, I think it's called Invasion. And then there's one more trailer to show before we start talking about um, the
Ooh, tracer.
yeah, before we start talking about kind of the things they dropped today. Uh, what do you think about this? Phil?
Uh, it kind of looks like a regular kind of like 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 intro or like thing. So you go and like try playing it out,
Hmm.
but like they should have done something a little bit more like for the new season.
I agree.
Right now it just looks like, again, it just looks like just for you to go and try it out instead of like making it seem like it's a new season. Let's go, you can go
Right.
try it. But
Yeah, I agree with you because when I saw it earlier this week, I was a bit confused. I wasn't sure if they were trying to get me to play a new season or if they're just showing the different heroes. Because all they're showing is the different abilities, and then at the end it says heroes can, but then it says free to play. But then the actual titling with this, it says 30 plus epic heroes, and with each, like, trying to tell you like the abilities can change how the game will play or like how your match will end. But then at the end it says invasion begins August 10th. So to me that kind of tagline shows that they're really pushing for the next season.
yeah,
But like you said, it just seems, instead of getting you excited for the next season, it's just
yeah,
like here are the heroes. But I feel like the community already
knows
knows
who they are or
exactly.
what they do.
So I don't know. I don't know. They might have missed the mark with that.
Yeah.
And then some of the stuff here in the what do you call it, in the shop this week is pretty cool. The first one is
Symmetra, one of my favorite heroes.
right. And what do you think about her skin? Like, would you pay? I think $20 for this.
It looks cool, but I wouldn't. For me, it's almost like the same skin that you will see. Like it would have been cool if they would add kind of like the mermaid
Oh, that
skin.
one's a good one.
Yeah, something like that. But it looks like a regular, like kind of looks like
A normal
normal
skin.
skin.
And this is coming from someone who used to play Fortnite. She still plays Fortnite, but not as much.
Now I only
And
play like once a
she,
month.
like any kid at that time, she would spend money on skins. So for her to say that she wouldn't drop, I don't know, like 10, $15 for this kind of says a lot. But there's another really cool bundle which has a very like Aztec Mayan. This is Aztec Mega Bundle here, and it's for. Do you recognize the one on the left?
Yes,
Is
that
that?
is well, that is Sombra
Yep.
and Reaper.
Yep. So would you spend? I think this one might be $30 because you get two, maybe 30 or 25. Would you spend that on this?
I would actually.
You would?
Yeah.
Of course.
Like Reaper looks cool.
Okay.
Like they don't take away his concept of like his skull.
Yep.
Like that's what I like about it. And Sombra just looks amazing because
Looks cool.
I love Sombra.
Yep.
Like I have a lot of favorite heroes, but most of the heroes that I do end up like loving are like I would buy anything for them.
Interesting, but you wouldn't buy the one for Symmetra.
No,
So
not, because she's not actually one of my favorite
gotcha.
heroes.
That's she's.
But
Yeah,
she used to.
the concept's really cool for that. And then let's see.
I feel
And
like
mhm.
for Symmetra,
Yep.
that skin would have been like a free skin to do like
Oh,
like the challenges.
yeah. So there's also an event going on this week that's called Mischief and Magic, and what's really cool about it, it's kind of you've never played something like this, Hillary, but in the Call of Duty community, I don't remember what it's called, but it's pretty much where you become an item, and the whole point of this is oh well that ended. Can we get this back? Whatever. The whole point of this is that you turn into an object and you try to hide,
Yes.
and then the other person tries to come and find you.
Mhm.
So it's a free event. Go ahead.
I have tried this kind
Oh.
of like in Fortnite.
Okay.
I remember a long time ago I was playing with some friends.
Yeah.
And I was a cup.
Okay.
I was a cup and they couldn't find me for a while and then someone decided to pickaxe the table and I died. But yeah, I have played something like that.
Okay. And I don't know if this is what is this, a trailer or maybe it's just
A photo.
I think it's just a photo. So we're gonna move on. And then what's really cool that there's a challenge attached to this gameplay. And it pretty much it's an Anna skin if you complete the challenges. She looks pretty cool. It's one of the cat. It might be just a purple skin. Are you going to play that this weekend?
Yes, definitely.
You
Free
get a
skin.
yeah. This is true.
Yes.
So you get a charm, you get a emblem, and then you get the Anna skin if you complete her challenges. And they show a little bit of more concept work here for Symmetra, which is pretty cool. Well, look
I
at
kind
him.
of like the concept of it, but
Yeah, the
I
concept
just
is cool. I always
like
really enjoy the concept.
yeah, but it's not. I wouldn't waste like $20 or $30 for that.
Okay. And so from here, we're also going to touch a little bit on the new hero. It's really hard to see, but so far, what is that looking like to you, Hill?
It kind of looks like Farah,
Okay, I
in
thought
my
of that too.
opinion.
Yep.
Yeah, at first when you showed up, like you showed to me, I thought it was like a Farah skin. But then when you say, "Oh, that's the new hero," I was kind of like, "Wait, what?"
Mm-hmm.
But she like you can kind of see kind of where like some of the details.
Yep.
And I don't know if that's supposed to be her scarf or cape.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
And then her arm, if that's supposed to be a gun or something.
You know
it?
what? It looks like she's attached. Her arm goes in here.
Yeah.
Look.
Yeah, that's
Interesting.
That's her. That's why I was like kind of confused.
Yeah.
And I hope she's a really cool character to use.
She's a healer.
Or a healer. I don't like healers that much, but I use some that I do like Mora. I like Mora because she does damage and can heal.
Right.
Because she can also protect herself from
Yep.
like anyone instead of a healer just running away. And Lucio. I like Lucio because he's really annoying.
Okay.
Because you can't get him if he's all climbing on the walls.
Jumping off
and,
the walls.
Yeah, and it's like super difficult to get. And I kind of use Mercy, not that much
You do.
anymore. But if we really do need like someone that to be healing like you,
Right.
constant, like I like using her. But those are like the characters. Oh, and then Life Wheeler.
Reaver.
I've been Reaver, as
Sure.
he's new. He I like him. I've been using him,
Yep.
but his ult I don't get his ult because you put the. I had some experience that I would put in the tree,
Yep.
and a diva would come straight up to me and kill me. I'm like, so what's the point of it?
So her and I have really these passionate talks about characters and healers. The thing is, for what she named off are usually what the main community uses. I have seen a few good life weavers who are really incredible. But I feel like the healers, what her and I talk about is that it seems like the healing powers are really reduced or they're really gimmicky, meaning that you either have to be right up on the tree, inside the tree, for example, and you would assume that the tree would protect as a healer, right? Because
Yeah.
if you throw the diva bomb and you throw it into a group of people, it kills.
Yeah, it kills them. So, uh, or like Lucio's, I kind of like Lucio's skin.
Yep.
Like skin.
His power. Yep. His ult.
Because like if you throw a diva bomb and you throw it, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Because of your experience, I don't use him that much.
Yep.
But even when I do see you playing with like him or
Life Weaver.
Life Weaver, he my dad would be playing and he puts the thing in and he needs to be like super close to it so he gets healed. And there's supposed to be a circle that tells you like where if you're out of it or if you're on it. So why does that happen?
Like why does so the whole point is why doesn't it heal you automatically? Why is it so slow to protect you? Versus my point with the diva or any character that does damage, the character over time, like if you throw a bomb or whatever, it's going to kill automatically.
Yeah.
It would make no sense if you threw a diva bomb and it exploded and it killed no one. That doesn't logically that doesn't make sense. So it feels like the support. Sorry, Hill. It just feels like the supporters don't have that type of actual power except on a side for Lucio and Moira.
Yeah. Also, it like I feel like his ult should protect if there's another ult. For example,
Who?
Tracer,
Life Weaver?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because for example, if Tracer would have thrown a bomb, your ult is supposed to be a powerful ult.
Exactly.
So if you throw like if Tracer comes and throws the bomb, you should have survived. Pretty sure you would get like super low.
Yeah.
But you would have survived instead of just throwing it and
dying automatically.
Yeah, and that's kind of dumb in my opinion.
Right.
Because I play with him sometimes, and sometimes I get annoyed about like those things, and I end up switching because I don't like how like what happened.
Right.
And I like you said, I also saw him playing with him,
Yep.
and like in my eyes, he's like, oh my god, he's a sweat, but he also dies for the same simple thing.
So I really enjoy using Lucio. I was gonna say Lucio Ball. Lucio and Mora is fine. And Life Weaver, as you can see here in the background, I'm playing, and this is one of the examples too, where we went over it and we saw that the tree it protects, but you have to kind of hide it as well. So it's healing you, but if something stronger comes, it will kill you. Like you're not surviving that. So we're hoping, I guess, with the new character that she has a better healing ability or ult.
What would be cool is like I'm going to Mercy.
Yep.
I feel like it was kind of dumb that they switched her ult.
Yeah.
Instead of her flying and healing multiple people.
Yep.
Like they shouldn't not mess with it with her.
So the thing is, I showed her because at the time she was too young to Overwatch 1, and when Mercy's to her ult was to rise everyone, and she was like, why did they get rid of that? But sometimes it was too much because you can literally kill 5 people, would 4 or 5 people I think would be dead, and the mercy could come in and
Rise them.
res everyone, and then everyone would be alive, and they could change the the way the game, or the way that match was going. So it could either
Yeah.
make you win or make you lose.
Yeah. I don't know. But what's I was gonna say something, but I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, and even more, it's really dumb if another teammate, or
Hmm.
I mean another team, throws like something, it will stop it.
Yeah,
Like if like they will throw like it. What's the thing for
the who Moira who.
uh like for example, if someone just throws something at her, it will stop
Oh
automatically.
yeah, so yeah,
But like, isn't that supposed to be
her ult.
no, like the only like yes, it's supposed to be her all is like unstoppable,
Right.
but also the only person that should stop alts is Sombra
Oh,
because she
true.
hacks people, not another
Character.
character.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I can see that. So kind of to close this off, we're really hoping that this new character has like just a really strong healing, like healer. Like it needs to be a strong healer, someone who
Yeah.
can stand toe to toe with some of the DPS characters and some of the tank characters, because Ramatra has been really good. Who else? Junker Queen has kind of been a hit and miss, but I see a lot of people use her and they play really well with her, and those
Yeah.
have been really two good tanks. Um,
I tried using her, and I was okay. I'm not the best,
right.
but she's really hard to play with. Her shots are so slow, and I usually like being in the back or hidden. Yeah,
Right.
like hidden. So that's why I like using like snipers and sombra because I can and even more because I would be like I can be all the way on the top
Right.
and I can throw an orb at them.
Yeah.
And perhaps that's me trying not to die, but I really enjoyed snipers
Yeah.
because and I still end up dying somehow, but it's fine.
So who knows? Maybe this new season, maybe the mythic skin could be one of your snipers. Could be maybe Ash. The new season, I think, what launches August 10th. So I'm assuming that this upcoming week we're going to see some type of trailers for the new season. Maybe they show some of the new skins, and then the mythic. What is it? The mischief and magic event that's going on right now that can get you that skin, that free skin for Anna. And then one more thing, kind of close off the Overwatch stuff here, is that also on Twitch Prime you can also get a free Reinhardt skin, and this is really fun because it's part of the Christmas. So he's a conductor, he's a train, so
Mm,
it's a cool skin to get
yeah, that's really cool.
to get ready for the fall or like the holidays.
Yeah,
And then kind of just I'm gonna start kind of running through the next stuff and quickly here. Have I been playing Destiny?
not that much.
So quickly over
You used
Destiny.
to.
I used to play Destiny, and she's seen me play, she's seen me rage and whatnot. But quickly with Destiny, it's just kind of in this thing where I've seen so much part of the community talk about that they're moving into something else. Some say that there's a new raid that's coming out, a reprise raid that launches with the new season in a few weeks. And they're saying that they're going to, or in a few, yeah, I think a few weeks or a month or so, that they're going to be playing Starfield, which is a new Xbox game that's coming out. So it looks like the community is really taking a break from playing Destiny. It looks like a lot of the people are complaining about that the story, instead of being part of the main DLC that happened earlier this
Mm-hmm.
year, it looks like the story was put in through the season. And
Oh,
people say like, hey, if you bought something, why do I have to wait and watch it? As the new seasons come out
yeah,
instead of being part of that experience.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
They're. I feel like they're just taking like they just want money and
Yeah, so she hears a lot of my rants talking about that too. Because what I want her and those who take time to watch the videos is to be informed. Because again, if I'm going in to go buy a shirt and then used to buy a shirt for $10, but then now they're saying like you cut one sleeve and that extra sleeve is now like $2, or the other sleeve is $3, but before for $10 you used to get the full sleeve. So I'm trying to help her like understand the value of your money and what sometimes these AAA companies are doing. They give you something and then they then sprinkle it back in and make it seem like you're paying the value, but your value is no longer there, and that's the tough part.
Another thing that I was telling you, remember in Fortnite that I was telling you that they took away the old
Oh yeah,
the old defaults and brought them in with like new ones, but then they added them at the item shop. So
that's a perfect
buy.
example.
Yeah, and I saw them and I'm like, this is dumb.
So that's a perfect example. And I don't play Fortnite, and she does. So that's the thing, right? It's like it was a default skin that was part of the game, but Epic, instead of saying like, "Hey, this used to be like old free skin, and here's a new default skin," instead of allowing the players maybe who played like the first few years to keep that skin for free, or have it just be part of like the legacy of Fortnite,
Yeah.
for them to put it back into the shop, and then you pay, what would you say, how much is like $10, $5?
Oh, you need the money for it, and
Yeah,
if
but
you don't like, if you don't have it, I'm pretty sure you need to like spend like 20 perhaps to get it. If you
It'd
want the
probably be a little,
whole,
oh
if you
yeah,
want
if you
the
want the
whole
whole
pack,
set, yeah.
I feel like if you want the one, I think it's 100.
Okay.
Be 100.
But I mean, it still sucks because, like you said, it was still
You're
part.
just
It
wasting
was still
money.
part of the game, and now they're like, "Hey, here it is. Now you get to buy it."
Yeah.
So I think that's where Destiny is right now. Destiny is it's in this state where a lot of the game, or a lot of the stuff that used to be just free of the game, is now being put back in, or the story isn't complete. There's a lot of microtransactions wanting you to buy. So another reason too that's taken a lot of the community is obviously you've seen me play Diablo.
Yeah.
Mentioned I've been playing Diablo a lot. I'll probably do Diablo, some Overwatch, because I do want that skin. We can play that later. And then as we start wrapping this up, what are you going to be doing this weekend? Like what's the number one thing you're looking forward to do this weekend?
Play Overwatch.
And then congratulations too. We went to your high school. Are you excited about that?
I am really excited. I'm kind of nervous.
Okay.
But I'm excited to join band and do all these
all
things.
The cool stuff.
Yeah.
So congratulations on that. I think that was exciting to see you take that first step. You have band band practice next week, so that should be fun. At least you'll get you'll get to know the school before everyone really gets in there. And then as for me, I'll probably be doing some Diablo. I'll be doing some Overwatch. And then please, guys, please take your time to go watch this fool. It is so funny. I'm not sponsored by them, but I really enjoyed it. I was watching the new season last night. This full season 2 dropped yesterday or today, whatever. I was watching it. It had me rolling. I think I'm like on the 5th episode. One of the things I really enjoy about it is that they really show like East LA. They show Highland Park. They show Eagle Rock, and that's kind of where I grew up, like the latter years of like my adult life, which is really fun. So they show a lot of places. I would take my mom.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's not for kids, but she knows because I talk about it a lot. And go ahead.
Like after that, I wanted to say something.
Okay, hold on. She's excited. And then finally, and then what was really cool is that earlier this year, I went to go watch Eric. Chris Estrada. I went to go watch him, and he was funny. He was such a cool dude, man. He's funny. He's really humble in real life, and I think that's what made watching the show much fun, or much enjoyable to watch, knowing that one of the main actors is super cool, and he's just I don't know. I feel like he's part of the culture, and he's really embracing being Mexicano and being Salvadoreño, which is really implementing into that. And he doesn't want to return my calls, man. I call him like, hey, I'll take you out to get some pupusas. And what were you going to say before we end this?
So I was gonna say that it would have been cool because right now everything is all Spider-Man. It would be cool if they would add them in Overwatch.
Spider-Man?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they would have to make
a deal
with it. Yeah.
But I forgot to tell you.
What?
But if you go back to the Spider-Man, the Spider-Man on the new one, if you pause when he's in his room, you'll see kind of the Tracer logo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So wrapping it up here, thank you guys for joining me today. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. And I don't know, I think we got to go watch this fool play some, I don't know, some Overwatch, whatever it is, guys.